The Libido Doctor is in.
Hello and welcome to Libido Doc, a place where we talk about human sexuality with a focus on married women. I'm Dr. Suzanne, and today I would like to talk about how to make love with your husband as a lady. First of all, a lady would be defined as a woman that has a set of behavior, good manners, follows etiquette, and really knows how to act depending on the setting. It could be at church, at work, at the grocery store, at the children's school. She's really well put together, very graceful, and all that. Now, how do you take that behavior into the bedroom? That's a good question. All right, so let's get started. So to be a lady in the bedroom, what I can say is that you should not have your bonnet. You know those bonnets you have to sleep? If it's your date night, just put it away for now. Okay? Not during the act. Okay, that's not ladylike. You should not have a wrapper. You know those cloth that you tie somewhere here or somewhere here. No, baby, no, we don't want that. You should have been done with your prayer time. It's not the time to take your Bible and look for that verse in Luke or Matthew or Isaiah. No, that time is over. Your Bible should be on your prayer table or wherever, on your altar or wherever. It's not time to speak in tongues. It's not time to start praise and worship. No, baby, no. No, we don't want that. Okay? We all know how to pray. When it's time to be with your husband in the bedroom, that's not the time. Okay? So these are the few things I could say about the ladylike behavior. Now, let's talk about what you do for your pregame. For a lot of women, making love, it could be spontaneous, but let's say in this scenario, I'm the wife initiating the act. So I'll get prepared in my mind. You know, let's say I wake up in the morning, it's a favorable day or something, and I get prepared. I begin to think, I would like to do this, I would like to do that. What scenario am I going to play out today? What type of gown am I going to have? What kind of syrups I'm going to get? I have different flavored syrups: ginger, hibiscus, rose, vanilla. You can have chocolate syrup, you can have honey. You know, in my mind, I get prepared. What do I want to bring to the table tonight? Okay, that's the game, that's the pregame. So I kind of, think about 1, 2, 2, 3, and then the way I talk to my husband, I already prepare him. What I'm going to cook, I definitely going to make some aphrodisiac, either tea or a drink or a smoothie, just using different fruits, vegetables, and spices that increase testosterone, get him in the mood, increase the hydration and filling up of the blood vessels to give a very good erection, right? I'm not going to get prepared like that and then, you're not ready for me. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Girl, I'm going to make sure that everything goes well. Anyway, that's my pregame prep. Then when your husband comes back home, welcome him very warmly. Everything has to be ready. No delays, okay? The food is ready. The setup is ready, no delays. You just take your time to receive him, relax him, talk about the day, just be his peace, just relax everything. And then the setting, so that's the second part. The setting is going to be your bedroom. Your bedroom has to be warm because you're going to be naked at some point. You want everything to be comfortable, especially if it's during the winter. You want to have lighting with candles, a few candles here and there. You want to make sure that your bed sheets are fresh, scented. Use some linen spray, use perfume, use something. Everything has to look pristine. You want to make sure that you have maybe some music, if you like music, whatever gets you in the mood. Sometimes you don't even have time for that. You just move on. In your bedroom, if you have the opportunity to have a sitting area, I highly recommend to have a chair, because on that chair or the sofa, you can really get a lot of things done. Really good things. Okay. Then, how do you get ready for yourself? Depending on what you want to do and how your day went, I usually like to shower nicely and use some perfume oils for my skin. And for my pubic area, I like to use rose oil. Use your perfume, the one you like and the one you use, depending on your mood, whatever. And then wear something attractive for the bedroom. It could be a nightgown. It could be a sexy body stocking. If you want to dance for your husband, you can have a waist belt that makes noise, and you just prepare your moves for him. You take your time, okay? And then for your hair, I usually have my hair braided. I usually leave them out, but I think if you wear a wig during the day, you should keep your wig, because that's what makes you cuter, sexier, more attractive. You want to try to keep your look, all throughout the day and throughout the night. Make yourself beautiful for your husband. Have light makeup or whatever you want, but look pristine from head to toe. Your nails done, your toenails really cute. You can wear even jewelry if you want, whatever you want, but be gorgeous, okay? Then when you get to the prelim, if it's me initiating everything, I'm definitely going to get my husband, even if he's in the bed sleeping, because when you smell that perfume and you hear the shower, you hear all that, and then all those smells begin to flood the whole place, that something is cooking. You're actually not sleeping, but it's okay, it's part of the game. So I take him to the chair. I call it the King's Chair, and I have a little paragraph about that in my book coming soon, that you can explore. But basically what I do on that chair, I have him sit there without any clothes, and I prepare all my ingredients. I have scented oil that I use to massage his feet, from the sole of his feet to any part of the, I just go up progressively. I take my time. I make sure that I hit those zones that make him, just startle. And then I use my mouth, my tongue, and I make sure that I cover every inch of his skin. You know where I'm going with that, okay? I have a book, remember, if you need to learn how to use your tongue on your husband or on your wife for that matter, check out my books. Okay, so usually when I do that pregame on the chair, I call that the king's chair. So I expect him to just sit back and relax, and just spread himself, and I do the job. The only thing I ask him is to not touch me, right? To not reach out, but to relax and to tell me, he can speak, he can moan, he can groan, he can scream, not a problem. And he has the right to stop all the action. He has the right to stop me and to decide the direction of what has to happen. I'm okay with that, right? I'm here to give him pleasure. I'm not here to force him to go through all my scenarios and my fantasies and all that. No, it's not going to work. So when you initiate also, there's something you can also do. You look at your husband in the eyes and you ask him what would pleasure him for tonight. You can tell him, hey baby, I'm your dessert today. How do you want to have it? You can tell him, I have something special for you. I would like to try it. Would you agree? And you just go from there. The key here to make love with your husband as a lady. Ladies are confident. They are well-mannered, meaning they are open. they are not closed-minded. They are not going to just sit there and expect, you just sit there or lay down there. Not sit actually, just lay there and expect your husband to do everything. No, not at all. You have to express yourself. You have to say what you want, what you like. If it's a day when you really want him to adore you down here, you tell him, you guide him, you show him, and you give him feedback. Oh baby, I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Who created the day God created you? Oh my God, I'm gonna die today. Oh, no, no, no. So you tell him, you give him real feedback. This is not fake because he's actually doing something that makes you feel happy. Okay. Then when you get to all that, whatever you want, whatever you like. Let's say he's stimulating your breasts. Hold his hand, show him how to do it. Tell him. Tell him. If he's using his tongue, you can sprinkle the syrup. You can have him lick. You can have him suck. You can tell him the strength, the depth. Tell him, talk to him. It's a conversation. It's an exchange. It's it's for both of you. And then when after all that, right, you always want to make sure that you have a map of what you would like to get out of it. That's why you talk to your husband and you want to ask him what he wants, how he wants it, and you just follow that and you just pleasure each other, and you talk, you murmur, you whisper in the ear, or you scream, or you just express yourself. That's what you do. If you want a G-spot stimulation, you can guide his fingers. If you want a specific position, you can either murmur that to his ear, or you can move your body in a certain way, or you can move him. You can look, you know what I'm talking about. And then when you get into the action, initially is very important. Initially, when you start the penetration, you want to go slowly. You want to tease. You want to tease the external third of the vagina. You want to tease it, because as you go slowly, what the vagina does is just gonna wrap itself around your husband and just tighten, and then begin to have contractions. And those are so yummy. You should never miss that. If you've never done that, pause, go back and do it even once. So once you've gotten that phase out, and usually you get an orgasm from that, then you can direct your husband on how deep he goes. If you're ready to receive him fully, you can tell him the strength. Yes, baby, harder, faster, deeper, whatever you want. Tell him, and make sure that both of you get your release. Make sure that both of you climax. Make sure that both of you get your orgasm. And then after you're done, just cuddle and thank him for pleasuring you, and tell him what you loved, and pray for the next time. Okay. All right. So that's what you do as a lady. You don't keep quiet. You don't show up just like that. You have to be gorgeous. You have to be attractive. You have to participate. You have to use your hands, your voice, your whole body. You have to be present, okay? And that's the most beautiful part of making love. It's an exchange. And when you do that, there's no way you can fake. Actually, those screams are so loud and so real and so true. You cannot fake them. If you're used to being quiet, there's a problem. Please let go. Relax yourself and really enjoy what God has created for you and your husband. Well, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.